just added time on the end of added time. Cardiff with 10 players looking to cling on, having got that late penalty equaliser. Here's Knox on the ball. Love it. Is there time for one last surge by Wrexham? Snape. Good composure. Here's Barker now on the left. Only Cara Jones in the box. More support coming in. And Barker again on the chase.
Into the box,
brilliant. Now then, can Barker deliver? The pull back isn't accurate. It's a poor clearance though, and the ref blows Wrexham won a corner. But the ref, to Wrexham's fury, is not going to allow it. And it's a 1-1 draw, and well, two best teams in the league. We said that beforehand. We were right, weren't we? That was really a superb, high-quality match, Del.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was always going to be a close result. But even if Wrexham draw or win, it was going to be a close result. I knew we were going to be high-scoring. But I think in terms of chances created for both teams, there wasn't that many. But I think both teams kept each other at bay. It was a real battle in the middle of the park. I do think, like I said it before today, I do think Wrexham has shown Cardiff and Wrexham has shown the league that, like, you're not going to win the league either. We want to win the league ourselves, and we can do it.
I mean, for me, the sentence that comes to mind is what you said. People don't do this to Cardiff. We went at them, we took the game to them, and you know, they had periods of pressure. Basically, the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes of each half, but they didn't create many chances.
No.
And, you know, it's rare that Cardiff will have a team really going at them like that. If it ever happens in the Welsh League, a brilliant performance and a sustained performance by us until the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think actually there's going to be players here that would be really disappointed that we've not took the win.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And how often do you say that against Cardiff? Not very. So I think good performance by Wrexham today. I still think we've got more ground to go up against Cardiff for sure. I mean, we had that opportunity late on, so we could have got the win, but that's just football, isn't it? I think in the long run, it's going to be Wrexham Cardiff for the league, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, this certainly was an incredibly high quality match. We built it up as a top of the table game. This was a top of the table game without any question. And like you say, Wrexham will be gutted to have put so much into this, to have prepared so well, to have executed the game plan so well, and then be denied by a late penalty, which is, you know, is a fair decision. Yeah. I'm not complaining. And it just shows again Cardiff's indomitable spirits. They are winners. They won't give up. But I'm going to have luck. Have they ever been behind for so long in an Adran Premier game? I'd be surprised.
I think it's been a long time since that. I think as well we reduced them to only set plays, really, where they really threatened. Corners towards the end were dangerous, and obviously the penalties. I don't think much in open play they tore us open.
No.
And like they weren't able to play the football that they're known for because how well we defended and how well we played against them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the key moments was that Wrexham started brilliantly. Fabulous opening goal by Katie Barker, unbelievable pass by Mahmoud to find her, and as you were saying, Del, Chamberlain caught off her line. Wrexham, you suspected, spotted this and were working on it, and Barker with a brilliant lifted finish to put it over her. We were the only team that looked really like getting a goal in the first half, in all honesty. Second half, again, we started strongly. Cardiff got that penalty, didn't they, near the end, which was fair enough, and Barry, who won it, had to drill it in the corner because Craven was there. And then that insane spell of play right at the end of the 90, where first Barker gets a similar situation, tries the same against Chamberlain. Fabulous save by Chamberlain, but it's a couple of inches short of going over her, and Barker scored another brilliant goal like that. And then straight up the other end, Cardiff force a remarkable double save from Lizzie Craven, and then another remarkable agile save when she's already gone down close range to crawl up and claw it away again from the corner. Remarkable conclusions of the game.
But you know what, like watching Cardiff react there, like their team talk, they're absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
How much does that say about this Wrexham team? And they're all absolutely gutted. Look at them.
100%.
So like that's massive,
Yeah.
absolutely massive, and like
Yeah.
bring it home Cardiff in the next fixture.
There's a lot of celebratory stuff and backstabbing going on, and fair enough, because they dug very deep and they avoided what looked like a guaranteed defeat, whereas the Wrexham players are, sort of naturally look a bit more funereal. But having said that, I mean, two top sides who have performed and absolutely done themselves justice. So many brilliant performances around the team as well, but I mean, I've got to say, Lizzie Craven, those saves at the end.
Brilliant.
She made a great save as well, didn't she, just before tipping her over the bar.
Changed games, saves win the game, but she didn't make any of those saves. We would have lost that. Like, it's the way it is.
Yeah.
It's just goal for me. I'll always be overly biased. Like, goalkeeper's the most important player on the pitch. Yeah, we've got to put the goal in the back of the net on the other end, but if that's not happened, we've got to make sure we're keeping them out.
Exactly.
Which we did.
Yeah.
We did really well there.
I'm on your side for that, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Anyone can score goals. There's loads of people can do that, but like I said, I mean, we didn't really create after that late chance that Barker had. So those saves definitely a difference between us drawing and losing.
Cardiff were really like sustaining the pressure in our defensive third as well. So really, like, it gives the girls like a bit of motivation as well. Like, you've seen those saves, you've seen the keeper make unbelievable saves. Like come on, we need to like pay her back for that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
And they were, I mean, those sort of great saves that you make when, okay, you work on those, you save, and you're back up again for the rebound. But it's all very well working on them. Doing them at that point in a match is quite something. And then the second one as well, she's had to go down for an initial shot and no time to react. I mean, it's great work.
It's brilliant, and like, you do what in keeper training, you're doing all this stuff, and everything looks textbook, how you should make a save, how you should deal with cross, how you should save 1v1. But ultimately, you've got to be able to just adapt to a situation, and that third save that she made, I'm not sure how she did it or what part of the body she saved it with, but she adapted and she reacted really, really well, and what saved it right in the goal line as well. So it's looked like a sure goal. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely was about to don my black cap and declare defeat when the player broke down and looked like a simple finish. And it was just fabulous. I mean, I turned to you and I said, "Did she save that?" Because I was so like, "Really? Did she manage that?" Wow, amazing. The Wrexham huddle not ending so loudly, understandably, with all
subdued.
Naturally, but they've got to take a lot of pride in that. I mean, like you say, can't wait till we go down to Cardiff now, because this team has really shown so much, hasn't it, really? And the Wrexham Ultras have kept it going. They're serenading Jenny Sugarman. She set her team up so well, didn't she? And she must be very proud of the way they've executed.
Absolutely. The game plan, whatever the plan was in training this week, the scout on Cardiff, I think it's top notch.
We were, like I said, we were in the mid-block. We were just very difficult to penetrate. When we pressed, we caused problems to them. And it was only late on when, you can't help wondering if Cardiff did just manage to find a little bit more energy at the latter stages, that they really started to make chances. Until then, there was nothing happening at all, was there? We really did exceptionally well.
Really good game. Really good game.
So Wrexham draw against Cardiff in this huge match, but can take a huge amount of pride from it. We did say as well, as just mentioned at the start, that they were down to 10 at the end. Shannon Evans, of course, took a knock, had to go off. They'd used their subs. They just brought on a centre-back, ironically. So just a minute or so of survival for Cardiff as they clung on desperately. But now we go on. It's interesting. It was crucial we didn't lose this, because Cardiff's next two games are against the bottom two. They are not going to drop points in those matches.
No, we need to expect them to get a lot of goals as well.
Yeah. So we need that. Otherwise, we're in a situation where, Aberystwyth away is a game we'd be looking to win, but isn't a walk in the park.
No, Aber have had some good results this season, so maybe it's Rich Aber's going to turn up on the day, so it could be a potentially tough game.
Exactly. So we can't afford to give them a slight head start after this game. We have to make sure that we got something out of this.